know we would be wearing out the CM Punk stuff, but I gotta hear. I think I'll be getting back to Dutch this fast. We gotta hear what Grandpa Dutch has to say, Uncle Dutch, because I know he's gotta have something to say about it. He says he predicts Punk will be back in WWE. And I don't know if he got himself fired on purpose. Now I was watching I think it was Conan and Disco's. They got a podcast, and I think Disco, little bit I seen. He said something like they don't need him or he's not worth bringing back. But I'm like I said, I don't watch wrestling hardly as it is. Like AEW, I did watch Punk. If Punk comes back to WWE, I just want to see the reaction and everything. But say he's not worth bringing back. But like they said and I agree with the person. I forgot who was talking about this, like the bloodline thing. That's good. They said they'd be wearing it out. I heard that's been going on for 3 years. I was like, if that's the case, you need something else. Wearing the stuff out. That's why when Lesnar, because I know he's got a half or part-time the contract, when he comes back and forth, you'd be happy to see him. Now, if he had a regular contract, wearing them out, it would probably get old. But anyway, let's see. I gotta hear this. It's only 7 minutes, but I'm gonna hear this clip.
I'm not going to blame this all on Punk. How long ago was it that we saw Punk at the WWE show in Chicago? Remember the parking lot film, the footage they had? CM Punk went to the building and he wanted to talk to Triple H. And Vince finally told them to get him out of here because of legal concerns from AEW.
Oh yeah,
he talked to
get him out of there.
I forgot her name.
Tamina.
He talked to her in the parking lot.
Tamina
and that's
Smith,
what I saw the video of. This is what I think. This is my theory.
Okay, to me,
I think
just got to step in there. Okay, we need I got to get in there with Tamina and Nia Jax in a 3-way match. Okay, I'm done.
There's a little more than going on between Punk and WWE that has been let out. And I don't think anybody has advanced this theory, but I think that Punk wanted to get fired. That's what I think. Now, if he gets fired for cause, he can just do whatever he wants to.
But that jungle.
And I think we're going to see. Now, this is it's not.
But I think what's his name? Jungle Jim or whatever his name is. Try to get him started up on purpose now, because he knew he was gonna get him riled up, and sure enough, it worked. And Punk had to go back there and get him straight. And I know some people said he should have let it be, but that's again with the outspoken stuff. Because even going back to New Jack, that's why he wasn't wrestling certain places, because not just he's the crazy man. He was gonna speak his piece. People that's gonna talk, they don't want to hear. They don't want no part of that. So he was gonna talk. He was gonna let
it's a vision.
Shit slide and be quiet.
I'm casting off here.
Spoiler.
I think that Punk wants to get out of AEW because it's too much of a headache. And he wants to go to WWE. And WWE, they are great at taking issues like this and turning them into big, big angles. So, and I think he kind of wanted to get fired now. And I'm waiting, and I don't know by the time this comes out, I'm waiting for CM Punk to release his statement on what happened, because I'm very curious in what he's going to say. So what if one night on Raw or SmackDown, the SmackDown's doing better than Raw right now.
I bet though, to cut him off again, I know he's probably not gonna do this, but if Punk made a YouTube video talking about why he was gone or why he's gone, I already know that video will probably get over 1 million views. And then the other thing, Punk is now a veteran. He's 40 something, and the other guys they're like in their mid and late 20s, and some of them are 30. Which they don't look like it. Yeah, they should probably try to get the man riled up and get him started. So, and then I heard they said, I don't know if they said Joe broke it up or convinced him to finish, get to their match, because I seen some clips of it. But if he did a video response, if he made a YouTube channel, period, he doesn't need one. But yeah, he doesn't need one. Probably don't want. But yeah, trust me, that thing he probably get in about a month. He probably get 1 million subscribers. Come on now, probably more than that.
On SmackDown, all of a sudden, nobody knows he's there, and here comes CM Punk down that ramp and gets in the ring. But I don't think he would make just an appearance. I think they would highly promote that, and I think SmackDown would do over 3 billion viewers, and Raw would probably do 2.5 million. I don't know why the discrepancy in the numbers, but Punk, like him or not, is a heat magnet. He's a heater, buddy. So when he comes down there and they can start him with somebody, and I think Triple H likes him. Vince doesn't like him that much, but I think
that's where he's wrong. They said Triple H and Punk, unless they buried the hatchet, no pun. They were butting some serious heads back then. Because again, Punk's gonna speak his piece. Punk is not a be quiet person. He ain't gonna be quiet. I told you, like about the Jack thing. He's not gonna be quiet. He'll let you have it now.
Triple H likes him, so I would not be surprised in the least that if we see CM Punk on Raw or SmackDown, I would actually jump up and down, to tell you the truth.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd watch it too. I want to see what they're going to do with it. You see WWE,
they'll jump up and down.
Experience and the knowledge to do that. With AEW, they might have a little knowledge.
Oh, like I said before, if they do like a Lex Luger type thing, have him walk up the aisle, and Cole or whoever gets on the microphone, what in the hell is he doing in here? He doesn't wrestle for WWE. And then he's standing there just like this, and then the fans starts to, they're gonna start the CM Punk chants, or they're gonna say something, but I don't know if I doubt they'll do all that, or even if he came through the crowd, but they're probably not gonna do none of that. So but that would be something though.
They don't have the experience doing it, and I think too many people have input into it to Tony, and Tony doesn't know where to go. So he needs some experience. He needs a heater himself.
The thing is, with Tony Khan, I mean, he's got so much going on anyway. I can very much imagine he would take the path of least resistance, because there's a couple of things I want to actually get through before. In fact,
I got another theory too. Don't go away, fans.
Okay,
You're it here first.
Keep the other theory. In fact, I'm going to just stop what I was going to say. I'll get to that in a minute. I want to ask you, do you think Punk would go anywhere else? Because I think NWA has already publicly said they'd like him in. Impact has said that they would like him in. No.
Hell no. They don't have the money to pay him. But guess who does have
that? Ain't happening, Captain.
WWE. And he is not going to leave AEW at whatever he's making and go just because of the love of wrestling. He would go to, why would you blow such an opportunity and go to a lesser company? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. And I think if you see him in TNA or whatever they call it now, Impact, I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think we're going to see him in anything, NWA. We're not going to see him in there either. The only place we're going to see CM Punk that he will make a difference because he's a heater, buddy. He really is a heater. And I don't know what it is about him that is so interesting. But the people, it's one or two things. They either love him or they hate him.
Do you know what it is? Is because, as you say, like him or loathe him, he is him. He is authentic. Yep. Or at least he portrays somebody who is authentic. Because, you know, you get all these people, especially, I remember watching, give you the example, you know, like all these trainees in NXT, and you see occasionally footage. Okay, in fact, forget about that. I'll give you a better example. The Miz. Yes, he's a good talker, but everything he says sounds so rehearsed and so memorized and so phony all the time. I mean, occasionally he'll break out of that, but for the most part, he's an example of what is a good talker, in my mind, and a bad promo. Whereas at least when Punk talks, it always sounds like he's talking from the heart, and all his actions seems like they're coming, the motivations ring true.
Mm. Well, when you hear Punk talking to somebody, it's almost like you happen to walk by an open door, and the conversation is going on inside the door. But it's so interesting and so real and authentic that you're going to stand there and you're going to listen to see how this turns out. Because authentic, I mean, you can't do that by practicing. The Punk can do it well and make people believe it, because I think in his head he actually puts himself in that method, and he's actually doing that character. But he talks the same in the dressing.
It's not a character. He speaks his mind. He's not a character.
He's doing CM Punk.
Character.
That's what he is, and I got a lot of respect for him there.
Yeah, it's not a character. That's him. You know. See him on the street, same person. You know. But there it is. We'll see. He said he'll be back. But I remember Conan said something interesting, and I thought the same thing. He said, if he does find a way to get back up there, he'll probably say, we want to bring you back in, but I'm telling you now, if there's any BS, I don't care if it's one thing or who starts it. You're done. That's everybody. They might say something like that to him, and that'll be it. You know. Because like I said, though, that's I don't see him going back up there, but I could be wrong. But it sucked to come back a year and a half just to turn back around to retirement again. You know how bad that sucks. That's hell right there.